Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Cross watchers are very welcome here. This is a reading for you for the month of August. It's a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone, but if it does and you would like to know more, a link to an extended will be in the description. So let's have a look at your past, present and future and any extra messages coming in through from Spirit. Okay, so you've got the Four of Cups. I think you're feeling pretty fed up, aren't you, Virgo? I just got this energy of you feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like your person potentially comes in and out, and in and out, in and out into the relationship. They show you just enough attention to keep you interested and confused. By the way, Virgo, this person is very clever with their words, I feel. They can get your attention even after a month of not speaking to you at all. Apart from that, I'm hearing that this could be a poet that you're dealing with, a writer, songwriter, screenwriter, an author of some sort, you know, maybe even a journalist, maybe they even have a blog. You may feel like this person has chosen someone else over you, or maybe they just chose a specific lifestyle over you, as in a lifestyle of no commitment, or possibly they are just very, very focused on their work and money. Excuse me, let's have a look. Anything that comes out further. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. So this is telling me that you really are itching to speak to your person, even though you may not have been in contact recently, or if you have been, you may not have told them about everything that's been bothering you. But it seems to me that you lack the confidence to speak to them openly. Maybe they have reacted to an honest conversation very, very poorly in the past, and that's why you don't want a confrontation with them. But obviously it will continue to bother you, Virgo, until you speak up. I'm also picking up the energy of someone in their environment just talking too much, like a family member or a friend, just talking them out of a relationship with you. Not sure why this person would do that. I actually feel like they might be making some stuff up to keep your person away from you. And I think there is quite a bit of disappointment here. You know, you're disappointed that they did not put your relationship first. They didn't prioritize it. They preferred to listen to what other people had to say, and they let themselves be influenced by it instead of listening to you first. Now, I'm also hearing that this could be an ex trying to drag them back in. But let's see what else we've got for you, Virgo. Okay, so we've got the Devil coming up next, and this card just keeps flying out left and right, honestly. There are just so many people stuck in relationships with narcissists, I guess. Or if not a narcissist, it's just a very, very toxic, very abusive relationship. Possibly with people who struggle with addictions as well. Whoever your person is, they can actually be obsessed with you, Virgo. This really is confirming what I've said in the beginning about someone coming back in and then out, stepping away, coming back in, without ever fully letting you go. And I think you feel absolutely exhausted by this dynamic. I've been through that push and pull myself, and it certainly can mess you up. I'm not entirely sure if this person that you're currently dealing with, if this devil is this person or your current person, I mean, or if this is an ex that maybe is trying to stop you from moving on. We will clarify all of this a bit later. But I think you know, Virgo, that you know, you've got a very toxic energy around you in this present moment. I think this potentially could also be one of the people around your current love interest, you know, just whispering lies into their ear about you, but we shall clarify all of this a bit later. Let's see, what do we have next? Okay, we've got the Four of Swords coming up, and I believe you're trying to get away from overthinking this, but you find it quite difficult to just step back. I'm hearing that there might have been some blocking going on social media, whether it was you that blocked this person or they blocked you. If this is not about your person, you might have an ex that you had to go no contact with. And I don't want to scare you, but they might be coming back. It is also possible that you are away from your current love interest. The person that we spoke about in the very beginning of the reading, through no fault of your own. It could just be a long distance relationship. Maybe they are away with work. You know, whatever this is, now that you have had some peace and some time to yourself with the Four of Swords, you're starting to rethink this relationship. Is this relationship really what you want? Do you think it's worth the effort to even try to find out? You might have initially been anxious about this situation, maybe even a bit clingy, but now that you had to take a step back, you're able to look at it from a different, healthier point of view. Let's get another card for you, Virgo. Excuse me, I got some weird cough. Hopefully it's not the thing. I had the thing earlier in January, earlier this year. Hopefully it's not that. Okay, moving forward, we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is telling me that you're actually thinking of finally putting yourself first. This is a very nurturing energy. You are showing yourself some love, showing yourself some respect. You might have been giving and giving and giving in the past, but I can see that you've been noticing this pattern, you know, this unhealthy relationship pattern, and you realized that it might be time to step back from any relationships at all and possibly focus on yourself, be single for a little bit. I think you are also looking for someone that's nurturing. You're looking for someone that can actually take care of themselves and you. Now, I know, Virgo, you are very independent and you don't need anyone. But I think that deep down inside, you're longing for a connection within which you know you can count on the other person if need be, when you are actually in a need. I mean, you won't be in need probably, but it would be good to know that you've got somebody to lean on when there is an emergency. And so now that you've had time to step back from this previous connection, or potentially this ongoing connection that's on and off, you have realized that passion is not enough for you. That initial infatuation you might have had with this person is just not enough. You want to be supported sometimes instead of having to support everyone else all the time. It's interesting because I'm also hearing that you've got everything else really, Virgo. I think you might be quite content in terms of the material realm. Maybe you're not incredibly wealthy just yet, but I think you're doing fine, Virgo, and so you don't need that. That's not the main thing you're looking for in a relationship. Yeah, of course, we all want someone that does quite well, okay? But you can get all of that on your own. What you need is someone that is both stable, but also affectionate at the same time. And what I'm hearing is that you didn't really see the toxicity of this person that you might currently be dealing with, as long as you were by their side. But now that you're away from each other, and maybe you don't talk as often, you're finally seeing this relationship from a different perspective, okay? Let's see if we can get anything else for you, Virgo. The cards are really just wanting to come out for you today, so that's quite good. Okay, coming up next, we've got the Chariot. So first of all, this confirms to me that many of you watching this might be at a physical distance to your partner. This could even be different countries. The main issue that this card speaks of or about is the need to take action. And I know you might be in the Four of Swords energy currently, and that's okay. You can stay in that for as long as you need, Virgo. But in the very near future, one of you will have to make some changes. One of you will have to decide about the future of this relationship, and it will most likely be you, Virgo. Because as we've discussed before, your person might be on and off and on and off. They don't really want to let you go. There's no way they can just let go of you. So if you don't make a decision, the both of you will just be stuck in limbo. And what I'm hearing is that this relationship and the energy that this person is bringing in really is disturbing your natural, like a basic level vibe, you know. You are very goal oriented, Virgo. You like to be on the move. You like to have things planned. You like to know where you're going. Stagnation is a no-no for you. You're very loyal. You're practical. And I think that they are just distorting your energy. So it seems to me like you are giving someone an ultimatum sometime soon. Excuse me. If they want to stay in your life, this and this and this and this is what they need to do. This is what needs to happen. I'm also hearing that you won't be wasting too much time on this. So I think you know what you want, Virgo, and it's relatively easy for you to say, bye, I'm out, no time wasting. I'm not going through one of these weird on and off relationships again. Okay? Let's have a look if we can get anything else. For my Virgo, I'm telling you, the cards are just flying out. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly what I just said. You are self-sufficient. You don't need anyone else. And I see that with this card, you know what you deserve. And you will not settle for anything less. And this really is not about money. It's about having a partner that's equal to you. A partner that's not a baby. A partner that you don't have to take care of all the time. A partner that you don't have to guide through the relationship all the time. You know, you are longing for someone that's on your level. On your level of maturity, prosperity. You don't need to be a mother or a father to anyone, you know. Okay. Sorry, Virgo, my camera just decided to cut me off there. But let's see. What can we get? What else can we get for Virgo? Ooh, okay, we got the 8 of Wands. Yeah, the first thing I'm hearing here is that you might have had an amazing time sexually with this person. I'm going to be honest. You might have been really drawn to each other. So the moment you met, it was just sparks flying. But you're thinking to yourself, is this enough? Can't I have it all? Surely I deserve both the physical side, the spiritual side, the material side, and the intellectual side. I'm hearing that recently, maybe you have begun to wonder, can I have it all? Or do I need to sacrifice one thing and just settle for mediocrity? Now, the 8 of Wands is also a card of quick communication. So this is telling me that there will be a very fast and intense text exchange, maybe a phone conversation. Maybe you're traveling because you got a couple of cards of traveling. Maybe you will be traveling to just do it face to face, just discuss this one last time. Now, I think that this one conversation will let you make up your mind immediately and for good. If you choose to stay with this person, you will expect changes from them straight away. If you choose to leave, there will be a new person coming into your life immediately. I'm actually hearing within days, within a week. Let's see if we can get just one more card for you. One more card for Virgo, please. Okay. So you've got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I think you will be giving this person one more chance, Virgo, I have to be honest. You're not walking away just yet. And I'm hearing something interesting. Yeah, I think they might surprise you with some act of love and kindness, possibly without you even asking for it, as this little one last hurrah, this attempt to get you back. And you'll be like, okay, interesting. I don't have to teach them how to be in a relationship after all. They might not be a child. Maybe they do need a little bits of guidance, but not in general. Maybe they just actually need to know what it is that you want from them. you know, I feel like maybe your person might not have been in very many serious relationships before you, and that is where all the confusion is coming from. So it may be worth giving them a chance. I think you wouldn't normally be inclined to waste your time on trying to guide someone through a relationship. But in this case, you possibly feel like this is a deeper connection. It's not just your average person that's easy to leave behind and move on from. And I think you can sense some sort of a deeper bond with this person. And that is why you might be willing to help them become the partner that you know you deserve. Okay, this is all I have for you, Virgo, but if you want to know more about this connection, there will be a link to the extended reading where I clarify all of the cards, the circumstances, and your person. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best. Take care.